I think OMD is stuck in the loop here as I'm waiting for his intro. But yeah, it is Wednesday night, time for the PlayStation Showcase. It is 8 p.m. I am your host, the man on the console, as he calls it, Chris Best, and in the loop is OMD. Just waiting on OMD to get out of the loop. Maybe he can do the intro once he properly gets out there. Didn't think. I think this is the first time in a long time that the PlayStation Showcase has looped OMD. Still waiting. He's still got the intro playing, which is it's a fantastic intro. So he's got a smile on, so he's not really complaining from the looks of it. But you know what? Why don't we get some started off here? Because before we get into today's game, we've got some PlayStation news coming out. PlayStation Plus has released the announcement of their monthly games. But before we do that, they've actually announced that they're doing a 15-year celebration, 15th anniversary celebration. Starting off with the first announcement with starting as of yesterday, or starting today, sorry, PlayStation Plus premium members can jump into a game trial of WWE 2K25, launched in March this year. The latest game in 2K's incredible wrestling franchise is one of the best yet. OMD's got the finger up. He's going to back out and come back in. But 2K's incredible wrestling franchise is one of the best yet. So dive into the action and experience the thrill of playing as your favorite wrestlers right now. Also, they've announced a trial for Monster Hunter Wilds, another exciting game trial opportunity for the PS Plus premium members. The ultimate hunting experience awaits in Monster Hunter Wilds, available from June 30th. OMD, I see you're out of the loop. I'm just announcing some of the things that were announced as part of a 15-year anniversary celebration that PS Plus is doing. The first game they announced is a trial for WWE 2K25. I looked at that. It's only a 2-hour trial. Not enough time for us to get new intros together, in my opinion.
No. Yes. Technology really doesn't like me tonight.
So go ahead with your intro, and then we'll continue on with the news, because that's got to be a weekly thing.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Wednesday. It is 8 p.m., and that means it is time for the Wednesday PlayStation Showcase here on the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program and CBRS Entertainment. I am OMD, joined as always by the man on the console, Mr. Chris Best. How are we doing, my friend?
Sore as hell, because, as I was telling you, before the show, I went and had me a shower, and I tripped in the shower, and I as you know, you put your hands up to block any fall, and I jammed my right shoulder, the shoulder that's injured, the shoulder that I'm finally getting the results on what's going on with it this Friday, by the way.
Very nice, very nice. Let's just hope you're home in time for the SmackDown security detail.
Oh, I will. It's a morning appointment I booked in, so. But to continue on, another trial is on its way. Monster Hunter Wilds, which I believe is the newest one in the Monster Hunter series. The ultimate hunting experience awaits Monster Hunter Wilds. It starts June 30th, that one, which, 5 days from now. There's also a PlayStation Store exclusive offer this coming weekend. We'll be offering PlayStation Plus members the opportunity to grab exclusive savings on must-play titles such as Sniper Elite Resistance, Sid Meier's Civ 7, and Star Wars Outlaws. I would probably be more interested in the Civ 7 sale.
Right.
Star Wars Outlaws, that game did intrigue me until I saw how bad it was.
You know what? I have heard nothing but good things about that game.
I heard all bad. It was crap from the start.
No, I have heard for an open world Star Wars game, it is absolutely fantastic. The story is amazing. But I'm not a Star Wars guy.
Yeah.
But we do have our friend Bubba Duke coming in saying hello, guys. How we doing, Bubba? Good to see you. Thank you, as always, for stopping in.
Yeah, we're just talking about some of the PlayStation news that had come out this morning. As well, there's going to be a PS pack for the game Valorant. Starting today, all PS Plus members can redeem a Valorant pack at no extra cost, which includes 2 times Prelude to the Chaos Gun Buddy, 1 Kohaku and Matsuba player card, 1 Imperium spray, 1 Chrono Void spray, 10 Radianite points. All items are cosmetic and do not affect your gameplay. This is something I've already seen that was announced because of NBA had told me that they were doing this, but PlayStation Tournaments is going to be hosting a bunch of tournaments. Starting this Saturday, June 28th, they'll be hosting a special PlayStation Plus 15th Anniversary Cup tournament. Players will get the opportunity to compete in popular titles such as EA Sports FC, NBA 2K, UFC, Madden NFL, college football, Tekken 8, and more for a chance to win prizes, including in-game virtual currency, an exclusive PSN avatar, and Sony Pictures Core movie credits. Access to the tournament through custom tournament cards or the in-game menu. Choose your competition and prepare to showcase your skills in exciting 1v1 matchups. I won't be taking part in the NBA tournament because the last time I did try to play NBA online the other day, and I got murdered.
Right.
Speaking of the Pictures Core, by the way, the Sony's Pictures Core is Sony's online movie store. But what they do is they give free movies to anybody who has PlayStation Plus as well.
Nice.
So you have access to 100 free movies or something like that.
Sweet.
From today through August 12th, PlayStation Plus members can unlock a 15% discount on up to 2,000 movies store-wide straight from your console across the Sony Pictures Core library. But please note, these movie titles are subject to change without any notice and vary by market. So again, if I wanted to go in and look for the first Spider-Man, maybe it's not available here, but it might be available in the States or something like that. That's what they're saying.
Right.
Now, this is something that's going to appeal to everybody who plays PlayStation, regardless if you have PS Plus or not. This weekend, they are hosting an online multiplayer weekend this Saturday and Sunday, which is June 28th at 12:01 a.m. to June 29th at 11:59 p.m. And that's local time. So that's whatever your time is at, where all players can join online multiplayer matches with no PS Plus membership required. So if you want to hop in and try some of those online games, but you don't have a PS Plus membership, this is your weekend to try it out, guys.
Nice. There you go.
Now for the games. We've got games coming this month too. Starting with Jusant. Jusant is a action puzzle climbing game and a meditative journey to the top of a tall tower. Challenge yourself at your own pace, explore different paths, and unravel the secrets from a bygone civilization. Sounds kind of like that other climbing game we talked about a couple weeks back there, but they're two completely separate games.
Right.
Next up, the King of Fighters 15. Never played a King of Fighters game, so I'm excited to get my hands on one.
Right.
Since its debut in 1994, the King of Fighters fighting game series has featured iconic characters and a unique battle system. Now the most epic dream match in King of Fighters history is about to happen. Inheriting the series' traditional 3-on-3 team battle setup. See, I'm already happy about that because the one fighting game that I did like that wasn't Killer Instinct was Tekken Tag Tournament.
Right.
So I'm kind of excited about 3-on-3 fighting.
Yes.
Bolster. Howdy, Bolster.
We got Oki coming in saying hi, guys. How's it going, buddy? Bolster. We're excited to have you. Bolster's going to be coming to the Sioux for a visit early July. He is going to be here for Independence Day.
Nice. I don't know where I'm going to be because this Friday determines that, essentially.
Yep.
But King of Fighters features 39 different fighters, mixing classic fighters and revived combatants and new competitors. There's a new combat system, which that doesn't bother me because I don't know the King of Fighters combat system, but I'm willing to give this game a shot. But now we've got to move on to the big announcement for this month, the big game that's coming, because this is just, I've been wanting to get my hands on this game since a certain somebody from an establishment used to show this game a lot to me. Diablo 4 is coming.
Okay.
I really want to get my hands on this game. Diablo 4 is a next-gen action RPG experience with endless evil to slaughter, countless abilities to master, nightmarish dungeons, and legendary loot. Embark on the campaign solo or with friends, 2-player local co-op, or up to 4 players online. So, me, you, and Bubba, for instance, can get in and play together.
Yep, this would be a game that I would consider re-downloading to try and start over.
Yeah, Bubba's
saying do it and he'll play with you.
And Bulkster saying he's happy he's making his way up here. Can't wait to see us all.
Well, I will be making time to meet the Bulkster.
But yeah, this game really excites me. But the game that we're taking a look at tonight is also a game that I've waited a year to get my hands on since we announced it at last year's Summer Play Fest. I think it was Summer Game Fest. I saw this trailer. We're going to be playing the Plucky Squire tonight. We're going to be starting over with a new file. And this game is game's interesting so far. I've played just a handful of minutes of it.
Right. I know you were saying it's almost like a storybook come to life.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to be seeing here in just a moment here. I'm going to turn it on so we can have the narrator talk to us about this. Standard. Always go standard. I always like playing games with default settings, so. But let's listen in, as we usually say.
Yes.
Already, I like the cartoonish looking graphics to it.
Once upon a time, there was a Plucky Squire named Jot. Jot lived in the land of Mojo, a land of creativity. Mojo was ruled by the gentle queen Chroma. He defended the land from the nefarious sorcerer, Humgrum, which everyone very much appreciated. Good, well, cracking. Jot was also a writer and would transcribe his many adventures in book form. These tales were avidly read by all the people of the land, who found them quite gripping. Jot awoke one fine morning and pluckily leapt from his bed. From above, he could hear some rather exciting music. He got dressed and went to investigate. Chapter 1. Some serious beeswax.
All right. So Bubba's saying on the Xbox, this game is $40 Canadian right now.
Yeah, I got it. I got it free a few months back. It was one of those games, Bubba, that I didn't realize I had until I got the PS5. So I muted it so that we can continue talking, but you can actually see the dialogue on the screen anyways. So we got to go talk to this wizard guy and find out where this music is coming from. Okay, so we've got to go find some beeswax. Yeah, so basically these levels, it's a storybook right now. These levels, I kind of like that. Okay, so that teaches you how to attack. Square is the attack button. And then up here, I uncovered another land, but okay, so they tell you when you're going the wrong way. That's something I didn't notice last time because I literally just went this way as soon as I uncovered the path.
Yep.
Me being the curious gamer and all, finding a
Yep.
secret path, I thought there would be treasures and stuff,
Very Zelda-esque, and I'm going back to like the Adventures of Link.
Right? Because I remember when we were talking about this game a year ago, that was the vibe I got when I saw the gameplay footage. Even the world map has both a Zelda and Mario kind of feel to it.
Yes, it does.
And I am all for it. And then teaching you how to jump, which is X. It's always X to jump. Jot took a breath and off he leapt. And of course, you got to time your jumps on these ones. Simple side, just like your simple side scrolling kind of stuff.
Yep.
Which is, again, all right with me because I don't mind a good side scroller,
Right.
Oh, I jumped on him like a Goomba.
You did.
Okay, this is about as far as I made it when I played it first. So we're going to be venturing into
new territory.
New territory here. So we got to go and find this bee, or we got to fight that badger.
You're going to have to fight a badger.
Not the first time today I fought a badger, by the way. Playing Ark, and I came across one that tried to attack me and my animals.
Oh.
Tried.
I was going to say, were you playing college basketball or college hockey and you had to play the Wisconsin Badgers?
No, not yet. Although when it comes to college sports games, I am thinking about getting that college football 26 there.
I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen an NCAA hockey game yet.
You know how the NHL has a... Oh, okay. Now it's a Punch-Out we're playing.
Yes. I can get behind this just for the nostalgia factor.
I'm just trying to figure out... the maneuvers. I'm just continually pummeling him. This is like I'm fighting Glass Joe, the first opponent in
Mike Tyson's
Punch-Out. That was quite fun. Not gonna lie.
I see that.
Uh-oh. I wonder if this is where the 3D element of the game comes into play now. Because this game is a mix of like a side scroller and a 3D style game
Okay.
and a 3D platformer.
Uh-oh. That can't be good.
Okay, so we got to fight that Humgrump dude that everyone's talking about. Ooh, and Jot's got himself a friend.
Gotta love the language in the game, right? The malarkey and you're
Yeah.
not getting shenanigans.
Here's the thing. Okay, this is a game that's made by Devolver Digital. They are known for some of the wackiest and most insane games possible. They made what I would say is the second most popular game in that came out during the pandemic, Fall Guys. First of all,
Okay.
then they came out with this one, and if you ever watch their press conferences, holy Christ, those are just Rob Zombie levels of insane.
Well, Devolver also made one game that Bubba and I absolutely loved, and it was always our callback game, that being Broforce.
Yep. They these guys they don't stick to one genre like say Rockstar, right? They make all kinds of open world adventure games. Devolver
Yeah.
Digital doesn't exactly do that. They're just like, hey, this game sounds great, let's make it, you know?
Yep.
Although they did sell the rights to Fall Guys to another developer because they just didn't have the time to continue making stuff for Fall Guys.
Right. The thing I really loved about a game like Broforce was not only the nostalgic pixelated graphics, but the way they incorporated, every 80s action hero and 90s, I should say, into that,
Yeah.
but as a bro. So bro was always in the name.
I gotta say the combat, even if it's just the simple square button, it's fun and it feels right. Oh yeah, here's another thing we have to do. We have to fill in the words like this. The gate. Nope. The gate, and now we have to look for the other word to unlock the next step. I found it. I just got to take out these goblins.
This would be a great game to be able to play with a younger child.
Yeah. See if there's. I see a present, so I'm gonna see if that does anything. Oh, okay. I had to talk to the present anyways. Oh, it's a store. That explains the light bulbs.
Bob
Yeah,
is saying you're right, and because it helps with reading and spelling, and it's fun. Yep.
Yep. And it you can already tell that it is clearly a game that will appeal to people of all ages.
Yeah.
You got a new piece of artwork. Press square to show it in the gallery. Okay. There's my gallery. Don't really want to look at it.
Right.
And see what's so it's a good idea to slice up these bushes and trees and stuff for anything to help you out with along the way, I'd suppose. Like these light bulbs. And we got, hey, we'll have none of that, you flying bird thing. Spitting rocks or something at me.
It is. I see that.
Huh. You found a lost glitch bird. Interesting. So I take it when you go around the game, might be a good idea to continue looking for those. Okay. It shows that I'm on the right path there. There's that green magic stuff that's happening again.
Yep.
Oh, bother.
Right.
I literally thought of Winnie the Pooh when I saw Oh Bother.
Right. Yep. So did I.
Chapter 2, Tome Tower. I was going to say, you know what? I wouldn't mind if they actually did make a Winnie the Pooh game, but he's been in some games pretty recently. He was in the Kingdom Hearts series.
Yep.
Which I can't wait for the latest version of that game to come out. Unless it already did, and I just can't remember when it did. Kingdom Hearts 3, I believe it was. All
Well,
right,
they
so,
were saved by Thrash.
yeah.
Call back to for us is, where the heck is Mosh? I know it's Thrasher, but where is Mosh?
He's on WWE 2K24. Pretty sure that's the Headbangers were in that game.
Oh, okay.
So we're celebrating that we're all together. All right, let's jump down.
some Donkey Kong nostalgia for us too.
Yeah, and this makes me happy just doing all the side scrolling, because one of the things when it came to side scrollers, for all you younger gamers out there who don't really do this, it's about timing. Like that. Hi, Thresh. All right, let's get to this tower. I'm really anxious to get there. And there's the evidence there. Those rocks that are tumbling are also falling out of the book.
Yes, they are.
Oh, we got to fight this bull, I bet. It wasn't hard to beat that bull up anyways, regardless of whether I'm wearing red or not. Gonna have
More
to
bushes.
Yeah. I'll go back and grab those. I see a door here, so I'm wondering if there's got to be a key around here somewhere. Oh, I see something behind those trees over there. Already doing some backtracking in this game. Oh, it's another one of those scrolls that I bought. Mini beard. Usually you'll find them in Moo Beard's house.
I'm also getting a very kid-friendly Lord of the Rings out of this.
Yeah. But again, I'm having tremendous fun with this game.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, so we got to. Oh, that key is right there, right in the middle of them bowls. Got to figure out how we get in there to get that key. Oh, it's probably right up here. Yeah, so you had to defeat those bulls to get that door unlocked or opened. And this is where the Zelda thing comes into play, because
Yep.
carrying this key looks exactly like the way Zelda would carry like a pot or something.
Yep.
We've got a giant cat. Excuse me, just 1 second. There we go. Pepper decided to knock my mouse down, so I had to pick it up.
Ah.
Oh, I didn't even see those stairs up there. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to break through these trees and didn't see the stairs. But we got to try and get these biscuits to the cat. And I think we have to replace the word forest with this word. Yeah.
There we go. Interesting.
And it's up here. There's that mini beard thing again. Gotta figure out how to get these over to the cat.
Do you have to keep going back and changing forest and ruin, maybe?
That's what I'm thinking. So I parked the biscuits there, and I probably have to remember the formation of the trees at least. Yep, that's exactly it. Because you see that open spot right there. I got to park the biscuits there next. Go on this side so I don't paint myself into a corner there. Okay, so this is where the puzzle stuff comes into play, and I like games that have puzzles in them. Here, now you got your biscuits, kitty. And reveals the key. Talk to this person. Okay, now I can buy this thing. All right, so we got a new maneuver, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly test it out.
Sure.
Basically, I just turned my sword into a boomerang. There we go. That's going to be fun to do.
Right?
Right.
Well, I was going to say, how was that not a hit by pitch? I've got the Jays game on, believe it or not.
Oh, who are they playing today? I can't remember what
Guardians.
said. I'm stuck here.
You see that?
Oh, wait, there's a shiny tree here. Another art piece.
Don't see
Hmm.
where you could go to actually grab something to try and get through that. There's no way of changing the words.
Yeah, because you saw it, yeah.
There was an error in the strange electricity, but
Hmm. This is where I'm going to use the Google machine to try and get out of this.
All right.
If Google will cooperate with me, that would be nice.
Are we still in chapter 2 or are we in chapter 3?
Chapter 2.
It's not right. No, I didn't want to go to chapter 6.
No.
There's supposed to be a hidden staircase somewhere, from what I can tell. No, it's skipping. Even the video I found is just skipping.
Hmm.
Let's see if I can. I'll try one of these 40-minute videos right from the start of the chapter.
Oh, jeez. I'm going to restart everything. Oh. Restart, and then we'll come back in. Because it could be just something as simple as a glitch, you know?
Okay, so I'm going into the part where we're stuck at here. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are.
Boom. It was a glitch.
Oh, jeez. Well then.
So now we've got to see these green things. We've got to avoid getting hit by them. But fight the creatures that spawn out of them.
All I can think of right now is, as I were watching this game, is System of a Down's song Link.
He wrote that song because he's a fan of the game.
Yep.
It's kind of weird that like Jot is the only one that fights. I kind of wish the other two would also fight.
Right? You get that Final Fantasy type of feeling at it.
Yeah. Well, yes, Worm Guy, we are on our way to that Tome Tower. We already know that that there's a wizard up there, and we're trying to go and take that wizard out.
Yep.
Okay, so now we've got to find our way across this bridge. Oh, look at
There
that.
you go.
Hidden stairs. Promises, promises. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Right?
Oh, okay. I don't know about this drop. I was right to not know, to be uncertain about that drop.
Yes, you were.
Okay. I wish that there was a double jump option.
Right?
Oh, that brought me back up this way. Never mind. We do need to go down this way, so. I didn't see this ledge up here. Jot explored the impassable cave. There we go. And now we're on the other side of the bridge. That was a little bit on the difficult side.
Yes. But I love the atmosphere in there.
Yeah. Oh, hey, this present thing again. Before I go and talk to you some more, let's chop up some of these bushes for some of these light bulbs. What do you have for me? A sword upgrade. Let's do that.
Yep.
Two sword. What? Oh,
Above
that's 50.
asking if my power went out. No, my power didn't go out.
Nope. Our power's fine. My power flickered briefly yesterday. What is this?
Bubba's power went out.
Dude, can we collect these books or?
Mm.
Nope. But what I am going to do is slice up these bushes to collect some of these.
But you know, those bushes create oxygen. It's not good for the environment.
And it sends me to the sends me back to the other page. All right, so we got these slime guys to fight. We got to look for another key by the looks of everything. Hey, there's that mini beard. Talk to him. I want to play until we get to the wizard here, so
Okay.
if we have to go a little bit over the hour, then we will.
Yep.
The books are scattered. I'd have a way through. So can I slice and damage these books some way? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, so oh, I see what he meant by that. I got to get the word scattered out of here and add it to that sentence over there. And then maybe move this one. Into this sentence. Yeah, I you know me, I like my puzzle games. This is gonna be
Yeah.
I'm gonna really enjoy this. And the game that got me into like games that had puzzles in it, the Uncharted games. Going through the temples and all that stuff in that game,
Yep.
you had no choice but to deal with puzzles in order to get through each section safely.
Yep. I've never been a huge puzzle fan, but when they rebooted the Tomb Raider series, I absolutely loved the first one. I finished it.
Yeah. Okay, can I safely just walk through this part, or am I going to get stuck again? Nope. Oh, are we at the tower now? We are at the tower. Hello. So this is where it all kicks off. A historical location and no mistake. Oh sure, my friends are going to just let me go up the tower all by myself.
Right? Because they don't want to cramp your style, dude.
Yeah. Go get that jump. Let's do it. Okay, I thought we were going to I thought the tower was going to be a level on its own.
Right?
The Plucky Squire. So meta there, Humgrump.
I would not be surprised if you don't actually fight him here. I think he's going to disappear with the book,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're going to be chasing him down.
Well, I think this is the part where he's going to throw us into the real world, because there's parts in the game that you have to play that's set in the real world, right?
Okay. Oh.
So
Wasn't even a
well, I didn't even get to fight. But I get a feeling that obviously this guy's going to be the end game villain, so I'm probably
Yep.
going to fight him at the end of the game.
Yep.
And into the 3D world we go.
There we go.
I want to spend just a little bit more time exploring the 3D
Sure.
world. So let's do this. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, look, there's a sign that tells me where to go. It almost feels Honey, I Shrunk the Kids like a little bit here now.
I see that. Yeah.
Except there actually is a game that is totally, you can tell it was inspired by Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and it's a game called Grounded. I really want to get that game and do that on the PlayStation Showcase.
Grounded 2 has just been announced, actually.
I know I saw that, but I want to get the first one because I'm not sure when the second one's coming to my system.
Right.
I saw it was announced for Xbox. Don't know when it's coming to PlayStation. So I got to open up this. Oh, what are these? Carrots. Okay, so we're gonna, you know what, we're gonna see if I can bring this character with me, or this carrot with me. Okay, so you can transport between worlds. That's interesting.
Yes, it is.
So I'm going to carry this carrot over this person, this creature. I couldn't even tell that that was a bunny. So
Right?
so bringing the carrot was actually smart. This is also actually another Zelda game mechanic that was popular, or I can't remember which one, but it was basically it was the direct sequel to not Link's Awakening, A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo, and it came out on the DS, and I can't remember, or the 3DS. But in it, you were able to transfer from the 3D world, like we're here, and you'd find paintings that you could morph yourself into and walk in through different walls and whatnot.
Oh, okay. You got to figure out a way to get up there, right?
I think so. Well, I got to get up there using that portal.
You can't jump into the portal, though, eh?
I'm not sure why it's not letting me do it, but you know what I think we should call it? Anyways, we're about an hour and 15 over.
Yeah.
So before we call it a day, it's time to show what's going on with the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. Take a look.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
And
So
ladies...
during the commercial, I figured out how to get up there.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, you were saying?
I was going to say, and ladies and gentlemen, that's where you can see us each and every night of the week here at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. But if you want the opportunity to meet the team, including Chris Best and myself, as well as Carl Carafel, Bubba Duke, and Chris Parrish, head on over to turnbucklestudios.org, where, like I said, you can meet us, you can check out episodes of our latest shows, and shoot us an email if you want to get your break in content creation, podcasting, or even just help us out behind the scenes. It's all greatly appreciated. Just like theater, there are no small parts.
Yeah, and while you're online checking out turnbucklestudios.org, head on over to swiftenergy.gg. I know you'd be a thirsty person just checking out all the information we've got over there at Turnbuckle Studios. So swiftenergy.gg, use that promo code CBRS Gaming to get yourself 25% off of every order within the store. OMD, man, where can the people find you if they want to look you up directly?
Brother, if they want to find me directly, they can find me at my Linktree, linktr.ee/OMDshow. Visually, if they want to see me, right back here tomorrow night with my partner in crime, Bubba Duke, on Brace for Impact.
Yeah. And now if you guys want to find me at my Linktree, linktr.ee/Chris_best83. Look for me again Friday night as we will be doing the SmackDown security detail coming to you live at 8 p.m. Eastern. Although SmackDown will be a pre-taped show that day, we're still going to come to you live at 8 p.m. Eastern that day.
That's right.
Oh, OMD. What are those famous words we like to go out on?
Mr. Best, I would like to change it up again. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember that the world is a better place with you in it. From all of us, sorry, I'm losing my focus. Oh, Jesus, I forgot to close. From all of us here at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program and CBRS Entertainment, to those of you out there, wherever you are, good night, good luck. We out.